that. You know, same with like navigation. I mean, how exciting, David, your story. I loved how your eyes are just lighting up when you're talking about that story about being on this boat in the ship, you know, the miracle of navigation, right? The miracle, and yet we don't even know that we don't know that we don't know that floor. You know, we don't know what's deep below that surface, right? But we've been trying as humans to navigate this for better or for worse. It's like the landscape of all these problematic histories, but it's like this, yeah, this thing about navigation. So then when when you are using that data to, it's such a physical quest, human quest thing, right? That we are all quite familiar. You know, just you place it and then we know, right? It's like there's something about that story.
I, I guess I think of it as like seeing the unseen or attempting. I guess it's an attempt. And I look at all of the works, most of my works as sort of futile attempts in that way, like failures. And I think in some ways, you know, if it's like attempting to create water or attempting to create the physical movement of the water, well, that's absurd. I mean, it's a very dynamic, fluid form that's impossible to and so I look at it as a futile pursuit, I guess, in some ways, but also like I think James was kind of alluding to this a little bit, like as a lament, I guess, you know, go outside
Yeah.
and see the weather. We don't need to necessarily like, because I can just check it out here, right? So, you know, some of my works, like I'm thinking about like, well, what, you know, a possible future, a possible sad future, I guess, or a lament of like, you know, going outside, which I mean, I guess in these times, you know, it's sort of vaguely connected, I guess, in some ways. So yeah, I guess I look at them as failure in a lot of ways, but maybe hopefully then it becomes something new, where it's me kind of fiddling with a computer and some robotics and some data and the space and the people that are interacting with the piece. And hopefully then it becomes something new. I hope, I don't know. But yeah, I think it's all that kind of mashed